Hello everypony, Lisiane here. Link to my divining art in the description below and also for my Patreon if you like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine. Please go and give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also it's going to contain my personal opinion because it's going to be a top 10 anime battles. So if you don't like this, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Also warning, this video will contain spoilers from the animes, so if you haven't seen the animes, go and watch the animes instead of this list. Okay, now for number 1 we have Extrovert. And the fight I'm talking about is the last fight with, one of the Dawn and the Claw. But the way it's portrayed is just like, it's not the protagonist one that steals the show. It's actually Ray that is one of my favorite characters of this anime, and I will not spoil what happens, but let's just say that it's an amazing battle, and I actually feel like it's a great anime to watch if you want some fun or you just like big robots. Who doesn't like great robots? So yeah. For my number 2 is Spawn, the animated series. Now, there is a movie about Spawn also, but the anime is more brutal and stuff like that. I will also warn viewers, most of the ones that is on this list is bloody or gory or have some parts of it that is a little bit violent. So I will say that you can watch Spawn if you're into stuff like, violence and gunfights and all sorts of stuff. The fight I'm talking about is Spawn versus Clown. Actually, the third time I think it is. It almost is the same as in the movie, but in the anime it's just showed better, I think, and you don't need to think a lot when you see this anime. That's also a plus point for me. Now I can't see the anime anymore because I got frustrated with all of the blood and stuff like that, but I still feel like it's a good anime to watch. And for next one, at number 3 we have Code Geass. Now this is also an anime about big robots, so I'm guessing that I have a soft spot for that. But the fight I'm actually talking about is Lelouch against his brother, where they're not in the mechs and Lelouch takes control of someone. I will not spoil what is going to happen here. Let's just say that one of my favorite characters die in this scene, and it's very sad. I also will say that Code Geass is a very intricate anime, if you can say that, and there's a lot of stuff in the anime, so if you're not into political or a lot of stuff, maybe this anime is not for you. But it's very beautiful and it has a lot of great potential and nice scenes, so I think it's worth the wait. And also the fight scenes is very awesome. So for the next one, at number 4 we have a battle from Naruto. Now, all of you fanboys and fangirls out there, I'm sorry, but I'm only going to choose one fight that is burned into my memory for all of time, and that is Kakashi versus one of those evil stuff. I'm sorry that I don't remember his name, and I'm sorry that I don't remember all of the stuff with Kakashi and stuff like that, but I do remember being very fond of Kakashi, being very fond of Naruto, but it had waited so long for building up this fight, because we see how awesome Kakashi is, and I just expected a lot when I saw this fight, and I will say that I wasn't disappointed. I was just very surprised, and stuff happens, and I just feel like it's a very amazing fight, even though that it's over rather quickly. I remember being a little bit disappointed in it not lasting that long, and also something happens that is very sad in this one also. So I would probably tell you to not go and watch the fight if you are not into sad stuff. Most of the top here is fights that is ending sad or stupid or something like that. But I'm guessing that is just my kind of taste in fights. I really do love what the evil is doing to Kakashi, and I like the scenery. It's very beautiful, and most of the fights in Naruto is actually okay. So yeah, but for my number 5 I have Hellsing. Now the fight I'm talking about is when Hellsing is meeting the, what you call that, priest or what it is, the first time. We learn about Hellsing's powers, we learn more about Hellsing, and stuff happens to his helper. I'm not that fond of the helper, but I'm guessing it's because she's a woman and I feel sometimes that she's a little bit annoying. But yeah, I do really like Hellsing. I like the design and I like the fight very much. Now this one, I will also warn, is very bloody and also have some scenes that is not, I will say, for children. But I do really feel like Hellsing Ultimate is something you can go and watch if you want, and also the normal Hellsing. I feel like it's an anime that you can go and watch if you're again into brutal stuff, or you just want to take a load off and turn your brain waves off. So yeah, okay. For number 6 we have Death Note. Now I'm thinking that you're thinking to yourself, but why is this so high on the list? Well, and I just feel like it's very fun to watch, and I'm still in love with the anime itself. But this fight is just something very unique and special, and no matter what happens, I can't get it out of my mind, because they're chained together and they're fighting each other for the first time for real. And I just feel there's something angsty and a little bit warning of this scene also. It doesn't end with anything. They just got bruises and that is all. But the way it's portrayed when they actually do it, and you feel like, well, this is not for fun anymore. There's just something that tells me that this is a fight that is worth talking about, and also the anime is great. There's also a lot of stuff in this anime, but I feel like you can actually watch this. Maybe you have to watch it a second time, but you won't mind watching it a second time to get all that is happening in this anime, because you're just so invested in the two main characters. And now my favorite character is Light Yagami, but most people like L. So yeah, I'm not saying anything. I just like the anime, and this fight is just worth talking about, I think. Okay, yeah, next one. At number 7 we have Sword Art Online. Now most of the fights in this is also pretty amazing, but the fight I'm talking about is actually the very first fight where we see the main character go into the battle area, or how to say that, the big main hall, or how to say that, and he have to fight the big monster, and you're actually pretty worried that is something going to happen to him, because if they die in the game, they will die for real. So you are just like, please don't let anything happen to the main character, because actually I'm used to my favorite characters dying all of the time. So Yeah, I will say this is a relief, and there's a lot more in the anime to watch. Now this is also very content heavy, but it's like it's more soothing and it's more easy to understand than, for example, Death Note and Code Geass. So yeah, I will say that this is actually anime for maybe a little bit younger audience. I will say there's not that much blood and gore in this, because when he kills the enemies, it looks like it's in a game because they're trapped in a game. So yeah, yeah. For the next one. Okay, at number 8 we have Wolf's Rain, and the fight I'm talking about is Kiba, that is the main protagonist against a Black Wolf. I don't remember the name of the evil Black Wolf, but it's not that necessary to know in this case. Now, this is also an anime with a lot of great fight scenes. There's also a other wolf that is fighting against a big walrus on ice, and I also feel like that is a great anime and a great yeah, concept of wolves and humans being wolves, and yeah, stuff with the promised land that they're going to and stuff like that. Now, I will warn, this is a very sad anime, so if you're not into that kind of stuff, don't watch it. But if you like wolves and you like great fight scenes and you like mystery and stuff like that, I think this is an anime just for you. Okay, next one. Okay, at number 9 we have Full Metal Alchemist. Now this is a poster for Brotherhood. That is also my favorite of those two, but I will recommend you seeing the Full Metal Alchemist, the normal one, before you see Brotherhood. But yeah, the fight I'm talking about is in Brotherhood. I hope that I'm right, but it's Mustang versus Lust, or also the fight with, El and Elric against each other, where it's actually semi-serious in the end of the anime. I really do love the fights, and I really do love this anime. I can't choose between the two fights because one is like burned into my memory, and the other one is very sad, and I was actually really thinking that they're going to, I'll not say kill each other, but actually hurt each other very much. So yeah, I was not fond of watching that fight scene, but I still think it's awesome, and I will definitely recommend you going and watching Full Metal Alchemist. It's a awesome series. Now, I will warn against blood and gore for the first Full Metal Alchemist, and also some disturbing scenes and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm guessing that that is fine with you if you're going to watch this. Okay, yeah, for number 10 I have One Punch Man. And if you haven't watched this anime yet, I will definitely recommend you go and watch it. Go and watch it now. I haven't heard about this anime and I was like, this is fantastic. Now, the two first episodes, there is a lot of gore and blood, so I will warn about that. But the fight I'm talking about is One Punch Man versus his helper, or how to say that. I'm sorry that I can't pronounce the names of them yet. I don't think I will ever be able to do that. But I really do love this anime, and I really do love One Punch Man. I love his sayings, and I like his way of fighting, even though that it says in the title of the series how he does it. Now, the fight against his helper is longer, but he's just like, I will not say making fun with him, but he's not, doing it serious. I'm guessing that he never tried to fight serious yet. I don't know, because manga is longer, and my boyfriend that is a big fan of this series have told me that there will come even better fights. So I'm guessing that there's just a very much to look forward to in this anime, and I do feel it's very original and it holds up to the contents of the manga. So yeah, I will definitely recommend you go watch this. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones, and do remember to have fun. Yeah, that's actually all. Okay, yeah, bye.